If you need coins, go check out UT Coins for you down in the description, an instant automated coin delivery service. You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and welcome to episode number 10 of our FIFA 14 Road to the World Cup. Now, you may have seen in the last episode that we actually won the World Cup with our African team. It was such an epic journey, so if you missed it, go back and watch it. It was awesome and definitely worthwhile checking out. Now, because we won the World Cup, it's time to get rid of the African team, so they're all being taken out, as you can see, and that left me with the dilemma, who do we do next? Now, we've used Europe before and we didn't manage it. I looked at the likes of South America. I don't really have any big players from South America, so I want to wait until I pack a couple before I start using that. Looked at Asia, looked pretty weak, so I decided the only thing that we have left is Concacaf. So Concacaf is North America, Central America, and then the Caribbean nations. So we're most likely going to be looking at Mexican and US players. And one of the dilemmas I had was, what formation do I use? Now, I realised that I have right wing backs and left wing backs, which you don't usually get. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to utilise this. I never get a chance to play a 5-back formation. I know mainly because it's really sweaty, but I decided that because we have right wing back and left wing back positions, that you guys would forgive me and we'd be able to use them in this team. So here's how the team stacks up after we've finished it. We got Peralta and Suazo up top. Then we have Ruiz sitting at the centre attacking mid position. We have Williams in the CDM and also Molina in CDM positions. Then we also have at the back Aguila as right wing back. We have Mila, Aldret, and then Goodson as our central backs, and then Leyun at the left wing back position, and our star player is going to be Howard. He's going to have to do a really good job for us in net if we're going to make it to the World Cup. Now, I looked on the bench and I was like, ooh, Holden's got really good passing, so I decided, you know what, we'll take out, I think it was Williams, and we'll put in Holden. So there you go, that's how the team stacks up. Concacaf team is now ready to go. We're going to dive into our first game, and look what we come up against. We've got a freaking nightmare team. Sturridge, he's got Ribery, he's got Jesus Navas, he's got Schneider, he's got Bastian Schweinsteiger, he's got Ramos, he's got PK. Just a really dangerous squad, to be honest, and the pace was just blistering on it. I could not do anything. Jesus Navas has been a real thorn in my side in this series. You may have seen some of the goals that he scored against me, and yeah, today was no different. He managed to start off the scoring. Schneider got one. I can't remember who his other scorer was. We did manage to get one goal, which was a bit of a blessing because I thought, you know what, we need to prove that we can actually score, and fortunately we did, but it's not looking very good considering we've just lost our first game of the group stage 3-1. You know, I did have the majority of the possession, but his counter-attacks were just too good for me. I just couldn't do anything against him. As you saw there, he just had way more chances than me. So we get to open that one little free pack, and we get, well, nobody. We're not going to ever use him, I doubt, unless we end up building a full Russian team at some point, which isn't completely out of the question. And the only thing we can do now is dive into our next game. Now, this guy's got Diego Costa, Benteke in there. He's got Schürrle, he's got Nani, he's got Pogba. His defence is a little bit weak, so I was like, okay, as long as we can hold the ball, maybe we can do some damage to him. And as you can see, we throw a ball over to our left wing back. He made a fantastic run there, and he ends up putting it into the net, calm as you like. Lovely finish from him to make it 1-0. And then we score a really nice goal with Ruiz in the 71st minute. I was like, okay, you know what, Ruiz is probably going to have a lot of work to do in this squad because he is one of our strongest attacking players. We're also going to be relying on Suazo quite a bit because obviously his pace is absolutely blistering, so we will be looking to use him. Now, things went wrong, a little bit wrong for me. We ended up going 3-2, but fortunately I managed to hold on all the way until the end, and we take down our first win with this team, which is fantastic. So we get to open one pack. Again, it's just the little free pack because we didn't win by more than 3 goals. We didn't get a hat-trick. We haven't won the group or anything. So, you know, things are, you know, not going as well as I'd hoped. I would have hoped that we would have got some more sort of like players for our team in those 2 games, you know, pack some and then been able to improve. But, you know, that's just not happened. And we go into our next game in the group. We're all on 3 points, so I basically have to win this if I definitely want to progress because I'm at the bottom because of my goal difference. You know, we've got a lot of work to do, but he's using a Concacaf team as well, so his team isn't as strong as the 2 previous teams that we came up against. Managed to make it 1-0 against him, but unfortunately for us, he managed to make it 1-1 as the ball comes out from a corner. But then again, we're a bit of a lucky bastard as well, because the ball came out to us from a corner, Peralta hits it, and it deflects in off another player. Peralta goes through here, he just chips it over the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish, makes it 3-1, really good going, but you know, you can never count this guy out because he goes through and finishes that one really nicely. I was really worried because we had 10 minutes left, but fortunately for me, as I go through on goal, he absolutely nobbles Peralta off the ball. Nobbles, what a rubbish word. But anyway, he takes him out in the box. We get a penalty, and Peralta completes his hat-trick, which is fantastic because that means that we are going to get to open a pack. We're going to go back into the arena, have a look at the table to see if we can actually open a pack for winning the group. We came second, but we have the same goal difference as first. So I was like, you know what, that's good enough for me. I'm going to open a pack. I'm going to call that a win, especially since we're using a pretty weak team. I'm going to open 2 packs here. Let's have a look at what we get in the first one. First one gives us Cesc Fabregas. Really nice player to pull. Definitely going to help out our European squad when we do eventually go back to using the Europeans. And in our second pack, we managed to get Dede, the centre-back. Love Dede, the centre-back. He looks pretty good. I mean, he's got 71 pace and stuff like that, so that's pretty good. And that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you smash the like button. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. But other than that, I really can't think of anything else to say, so I will have to leave it there. And I will see you all next time.